Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. And like the computer company CD Now, who used to sell CDs for bands, when they were expanding, when the guy who ran it was expanding, he asked the people who worked with him. They were literally working out of his garage. Do you know anybody you would want to work with who could do this work? It wasn't about whether or not they had the skills to do it. Packaging CDs ain't high intensity work. But you're going to have to see them every day. And you're going to have to trust them. So that makes a big difference. On my little cue card that I have here, because I'm probably going to have to go get a software engineering position next year. I have pulled this back out because it's how I define what I want. Is I write down what I want, I carry it on a little card, and I look at it a couple times a day. And it's got three things on it, and that says work with great and inspiring people, which is what I do now. Y'all are awesome. Create product that adds value and serves the customer, which is what I'm trying to do here. And then feel a sense of accomplishment, which I mostly do. All right, I'm going to run up to red circuits here. When I worked at a university, I thought I'd be working with really smart and talented people. And that was the farthest thing from it. Some of the worst people I've ever worked with in my life worked at government, worked for the government. And the university was really high on that list of people they would hire that were just the type of characteristics that I was just like, I don't respect you at all. I don't want you anywhere near me. And that was really savage. The other place I thought I'd work with great people was IBM. Turns out no, not at all. IBM's business practices, terrible. Terrible. The personnel management, terrible. I can't say enough bad things about International Business Machines as a company. The way they treated their people. And the type of people they interacted with. Yeah. Small companies can be good. Larger companies can be hit or miss. I'm still trying to find that balance on that. Oh, I got some green circuits. Why are you not unloading? Well, the challenge with anything bulk bougie is that anything that you're doing in bulk is going to uh, cause a traffic jam. So if you don't distribute it and do it modular, you're going to have a really fat network. Transportation network. Well, JavaScript is new technology because it keeps getting reinvented by consultants every 2 years. Look at this new framework. It revolutionizes JavaScript. Yeah, it still generates HTML, right? Because it's just an HTML engine. But hey, you got promise. You got promises now. Well, at least the green circuit chips are stuck over here now, which is a good place for them to be stuck. Well, the promise to not be a sucky language would come from being a strongly typed language. That's about as close as you can get to not being a sucky language. Because, yeah, I remember I showed up at a client site one time and I, it was like the first week I was working with. They were trying to decide which team to put me on based on my skill set and what their needs were. And I ended up writing them a test harness. In addition to doing all the other work I did, I wrote them this massive test harness because they had no way to test their code. And we'll set aside a couple of other things for a moment, but the conversation went, yeah, I prefer strongly typed languages and structures because that helps you be efficient and get things done in a timely manner and know that it's good. And one of the seniors, there's like 3 seniors on those projects. He goes, well, you're going to have a couple of growth challenges in this place. And this was a major pharmaceutical company. Because they would just wing it. A lot of JavaScript, no typing, no typecasting. They had, and it was APIs as well, so get this. They had an API that had endpoints, but one of the senior engineers was on vacation. One of the engineers needed to add some new functionality, but he didn't want to change the endpoint signature because that requires versioning and documentation and approval and review. So what he did is he added he overloaded one of the attributes that you passed in to include the keyword action. And then he put a massive if statement in the API that said, is a select statement that said if action is A or B, select action A, B, C, D, whatever. So that you had this endpoint that then would call multiple other internal endpoints depending on what value, an enumerated value, had been passed in as action. Kind of defeats the purpose of an API. Yeah, that train would have killed me. Need more water. Oji, I heard, is generally the starting of bro science, right? As soon as somebody starts a sentence with I heard, like, I heard that if you just lift the heavy weight and hold on to it, that your muscles will grow. I mean, that's the same level of. A lot of people are saying, yeah. There's this one, it's a political thing, but it's from Canada. There's this guy who was running for office, and there was a reporter who was interviewing about him about something, and the candidate was chewing on an apple. And first of all, that's kind of weird to see a candidate eating while talking to a reporter, because usually they give. And it was just disrespectful. I mean, he was going to town on that apple with a good old chunk and chomp chomp. And the reporter was like, "Well, there are people who say," and he's like, "Who? Who says that?" He didn't even let him finish his statement or ask his question. Who said that? So, well, you're taking a page out of the playbook. Which page? What playbook are you talking about? Because I didn't get a copy of the playbook. Did you get what page? Just on and on and on. It was okay, fine. Just what message would you have for potential voters? Common sense. I'm just going to use common sense. But it was, mind you, overdubbed with this guy chomping on this apple, waiting for the reporter to finish his or get into a statement, and then just stomping on him before he could finish it. And I loved it. Now, support Canadian politics. Common sense is uncommon. All right, let's look over here. You're online? Did I finish? No. No. You go. You go that way. I'll go ahead and give you your tag now, though, because you're close enough to done, and they'll take care of it. Military intelligence, jumbo shrimp, honest politician. Turkey burger, vegetarian meat. All right. all the trains are here. Hi, Crunch. Soy bread, soy cheese, soy meats. And I said it's not pizza, it's just a bunch of soy. Well, the Impossible Burger has been shown to have so much chemicals in it that it's hard to describe how it could be healthy. What are you doing here? You're not belonging here. I sent you to the wrong place. I need you to come here. Then I need you to come here. And there are no trains for this, so plop down a train here, and then I'm going to take a break and get some more water. Back in a bit. Okay, so first I'm going to switch music. My cat just barked at me. She started doing these really short meows. They're like, "Meow." Oh, I should have picked the new song that actually was playing instead of how about Autumn Leaves? That's fine. All right, so is it working? I should have a plastic train. It shouldn't be sitting in an unloader unless it's unloading. You're telling me that you're... Oh boy. Plastic. Plastic loader. You're sitting here wanting to go to an unloader. Which is here, which is full. Okay, that's fine. You have 495 out of 8,000. Wait a minute. Where's the red train? Oh, you went here and you unloaded. And now you have no chance to go back and reload because it's full. And now you're empty. That's how that should be. So now I'm just waiting on this to catch up, I guess. But you can't get in here and unload. And the copper cable is still dog poop slow, but no, somebody's on his way there. That's good. All right, well, it seems to be working. There's still a couple of things to work out. I need to go over there. There goes the J fuel train. All right, I'm going to summon a train. I got to get out of here and go fix the other steel builds. Or the other science builds. I'm not going to redo all this stuff there like I did here. Yeah, we have a lot of X products here. Cheese product, milk product, dairy product. Oh, you're not going to be able to get there, so I'm going to have to take the train to here. No, I can just go home and teleport. Thanks to the autosave. Oh yeah, I gotta clean these up. Why can't I just control click on one of these and take everything? Why do I have to open each one? Now I'll look at each one of these and I'll look for one of them that has something in it. And I will lament that I built so many Spidertrons. Saw one in there. Okay, that fixes that. While I wait, let's go explore Africa a little bit more. There you are. That's quite the bummer. I missed. Oh, I didn't start you going up here. So it's not a matter of missing. I just never sent you on your way. So when I build my first space port, it's not going to be a port. It's going to be something else. It's probably going to be somewhere here in Africa. Because it's nice. I'm going to be ignoring all of these resources and I'm going to be pulling the resources from somewhere else. So I'm going to figure out, I'll use Kirk to tell me how many I need to launch per minute. Or, yeah. So I think it's going to be 3 rockets per space complex. Not liking this music much either. That fixes that. So I have a bunch of these I need to fix. Because I have too many underbelts and I could use those. West dude, most foods we eat are GMO. Bananas, tomatoes, which means all pasta sauces. It starts with these. Oh, I forgot to request the RoboPort Mark II. Kind of a cool thing to see the Amazon truck go by at night because they keep the door open, but the interior light is on. So it's this massive van with a sliding door that is open. You can see inside it. Okay, I thought that was a mix. Okay, good. No idea what this is. Annabelle as well, huh? Okay, we'll see if you have good music outside of what that is. Looking like a no. All right, I need to get some underbelt in here. Now let's dump all this stuff back in. This is one of the nice things about having kind of an auto balancing setup is that I don't have to be careful of where I put this stuff. It'll eventually rot. I gotta clean that out. Sorry, I cannot leave that. It's just way too messy. I can't see what I'm doing. Plus, I keep getting stuck in between the machines, and I can't stand that. Like that. All right, so for down here, delete all of these, and then just these, and these, and these. Then take this, put it in its place. Except for that radar. All right, we're gonna mark that as done. And next. Not sure what, what do I convey here? I've got these extra underbelts in here and I need to remove them. And it's time consuming and tedious. And thankfully I've got fast bots. Although they are stupid. All right, let's get rid of these underbelts. And then we got to get rid of a lot of these. Let's just do this. So when I play next, which will be Wednesday and then Thursday, I will fully power up that speed module assembly factory. I might put down the beacons tonight. I still got a little bit of time. What's the production goal on speed 3s? I think it was 210. 180. 16 fully beaconed, 180. Which, after I designed it and started building it, Colonel Will was kind enough to join. He rated me and then joined my chat. Yeah. After that, he told me that his Gigafactory only did like 30 or 60 or something. So I've got like 3 or 4 or 5 times more than a Gigafactory needs. But I, you know. All right, that fixes that. I've got to go down and fix the red. Oh, I forgot to put those away. Darn it.